Hello and welcome to all you Geminis. Welcome to your monthly horoscope for the month of June 2014, and happy birthday for those who have a birthday in June. Happy birthday. And what a month it is. It is your month, Geminis. Yours together with Virgo, because your ruler is playing a very significant role. Last month it was Venus that was playing a key role, you could say, during the month of May, but now it is very much Mercury, your ruler, the ruler of Gemini, that is playing a very significant role. First of all, Mercury is, when the month starts, is in Cancer, actually, which is just the sign after you. So it's actually your second house, and I'll explain that in a minute. So Mercury will be into the first couple of days of the month, will be in Cancer. And it goes up until 1 degree, 2 degrees, 3 degrees, and then it stops there and it goes backwards. And as it goes backwards, it goes back into your sign of Gemini, 29 degrees, 28, 27, and so on during the whole month. It's only next month that Mercury goes direct again. So very significant for you, not only because it's your ruler, but also because it goes backwards in your sign. Now Mercury is very happy in Gemini. It is, as we call it, in its own sign. Therefore, of course these are general horoscopes, not individual horoscopes, but for most Geminis this will be a good thing. First of all, it has to do with two houses. It has to do with two areas of life. First of all, you, because it's in your first house, happening in your first house. But also it has to do with the second house. And what is that? The work or the time that things slow down with the Mercury retrograde, which is always the case. And with things slow down, I mean the Mercury slows down. The thinking processes slow down, but they're also getting more intensified. And because of that, it wants you to look at something. And you are in the beginning of the month before, so it's only on the 8th of the month that Mercury goes retrograde. So in the beginning of the month, you will already see a little bit of a sneak preview of what this is all heading towards. And this has to do with second house issues, which could be money, but which could also be your confidence, your talents, your resources. So that's in very general. So there is an opportunity to improve your resources, to improve your financial situation, to improve your confidence, to improve your talents. Maybe you're studying and there is an opportunity to improve your talents. So that will be next month that it will be revealed what the consequences are of the work that you're doing now with the Mercury retrograde in your sign. So the results will have to do with the second house. But as I said, Mercury goes retrograde in your sign, in Gemini, as from the, let's say, approximately the whole month. So what does it mean? It means a huge opportunity for you to stand still with how you think about yourself, how you think about how you profile yourself to others, how you come across towards others. And it's a very strong Mercury, so it is now a very good time, especially towards the next month, to, if you want to say things that really matters to you and probably also to other people who are close to you, because it has a direct effect on the other side, which is the 7th house, which is relationships, then now is a time to think about how you will carry out your message. And you will probably do that in a very good way. And in a good way, I mean not being too straightforward and not being too silent. So to have a good voice, actually, and I mean to be assertive in that matter. So there is time for you to revisit yourself, to think about the size of your personality that you would rather focus on and improve, are the things that you don't want you to show to other people anymore. It could be, it has to do with your character as well, how you come across to other people. So it's a very interesting time for the Geminis. And Geminis are used with the retrogrades, because Mercury is their ruler, they're used to it. And as I said, now it is in their own sign, which is going to be double significant for you. And double more, if you understand the meaning of it, why things slow down, why you want to slow down when it considers your own personality and reviewing it. If you know why, you can take those little steps. And then when Mercury starts going direct again, and especially going into Cancer again, in that second house, the result will be better, a better second house, which is hopefully more money coming in, and hopefully more confidence coming in. So this is the end, this is the goal actually, towards that working hard on yourself, almost, you could say. Now, that point of 3 degrees of Cancer is very significant, not only because that's the point where Mercury goes backwards, it's also because there's a new moon at the end of the month on the around the 27th. There's a new moon around 5 degrees of Cancer on that particular point. So new moons is always new beginnings. So there's really a new star there when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your confidence, when it comes to your resources, your talents. There is new potential coming in there to develop. And there's also a fixed star that is on that particular point, which is called Propus. I'm going to read what it means. It's a star that is completely related to Mercury. So a very good sign, because it says the following: it's the ability to express ideas, which is very Mercury-like, in reasonable and acceptable ways, which is what Gemini wants. It doesn't always want to talk about theories, and it wants them to get them into practice. So in reasonable and acceptable ways, which win because of their manifest intelligence. And intelligence is very important for Geminis. They use their intelligence and their wittiness and their freshness in order for them to improve their lives. And to so it's a very positive point. That particular point in your second house is going to be highlighted, and therefore everyone needs to take a pause when it comes to their thinking processes. And as I said, for you, it's about yourself. It's about your first house, which is, maybe you're going to, because it's also your physical appearance, maybe you're going to change that. Maybe you're going to dress differently. Maybe before you were dressed as a cowboy, and now you're going to dress as a secretary, or anything. I mean, it's just going to change, or you're going to have from long hair to short hair, or no, the other way around is not possible, although with extensions it is. Anyway, I think it's going to be a good month for Geminis. That's what I'm trying to say. If you know what is happening, and if you try to do your little steps towards the improvement of the second house. Thank you, Geminis, for getting in touch and for watching the video. And if you want a reading, don't hesitate. Get in touch. Thanks again, and see you next month. Bye-bye.